what did it all come down to with San Francisco?
I think for me it was, a team that I've always I almost went to 3 years ago before I signed with Chicago. I think the way the market unfolded, I think a lot of teams kind of came in hot early, gave you a window to make a decision, and if you didn't make a decision in 24, 48 hours, they moved on to the next guy. And I think it just kind of snowballed to the point where San Francisco was in from day one. They showed me that they wanted me to be a part of the team. I'd bounce around. I've always had respect for Boch. And, I always said to my agents, I want to go where I have a chance to win. And where you have a chance to win is where the pitching is. And those guys got great young pitching.
Mark, first of all, let me say, as a New Yorker growing up who loves Springsteen and loves Jersey, anybody who starts an interview with us by saying, how you doing, you're already okay. You're welcome back to Inside Pitch anytime you want to come, my friend. I got the bad Long Island accent, but anybody who could trump me is welcome aboard. Let me ask you this. You mentioned the pitching. How much was a factor? You don't want to, with a team, really put it on one or two guys. But when you've got what, for all intents and purposes, is right now the best pitcher in the National League, certainly, maybe in all of the game, in Tim Lincecum, 2 straight Cy Youngs. You got guys like Kane there. How much of a factor was that versus the other teams, just specifically coming from a club in St. Louis where you know how important having a tag team like that at the front end of the rotation is right now in today's game in the NL?
Yeah, for me it was huge. I mean, I've been blessed to be a part of some great teams with great pitchers, with great rotations, and I'll be honest with you, that's what gets you to the postseason. Everyone knows that. I didn't really have all the teams that were after me kind of were financially in the same ballpark, so it wasn't like I had to turn down a major offer and not go where I wanted to go. There wasn't a team that really made me an offer I couldn't refuse, so to speak. So for me, it was breaking down what was best for me and my family, what gave me the best chance to go back to the playoffs, and it's a young pitching staff. So being there for 2 years, hopefully this team's on the cusp of something special. And I think Barry Zito threw the ball great second half of last year, him being in that number 3 spot. They got a closer who throws the ball 100 miles an hour. So I think if we can get a little bit of offense or maybe play to the park and generate some early runs for these guys playing a little small ball, I think we got a shot to do some great things.